I'm Ellis Martin. Join me now for a conversation with Claudia Tornquist, President and CEO of Kodiak Copper Corporation, trading as KDK on the TSX Venture Exchange, KDKCF in the U.S., and 5DD1 in Frankfurt. Kodiak Copper's most advanced asset is the MPD Copper Gold Porphyry Project in the prolific Quesnel Trough in southern British Columbia, Canada, where in 2020 the company made a high-grade discovery at the Gate Zone, which is part of a zone copper-gold enriched envelope of significant size. Kodiak also holds the Mojave Copper Molybdenum Silver Porphyry Project in Arizona, near the world-class Baghdad mine. Both of Kodiak's porphyry projects have been historically drilled and present known mineral discoveries with the potential to hold large-scale deposits. The company's chairman is Chris Taylor, the CEO of sister company prolific in the gold space, Great Bear Resources. Ms. Tornquist is formerly general manager at Rio Tinto, working with their copper and diamond operations. She also held the position of Executive Vice President of Business Development for the streaming company Sandstorm Gold. She's former director of Kennedy Diamonds, leading the $176 million sale of the company to Mountain Province. Claudia, welcome back to the summer edition of the Ellis Martin Report. Nice to see you today.
Very good to see you on this beautiful day.
Have you seen my copper cup?
Yes.
Probably for the first time today. I tell you why copper is really good for anything that you put near your mouth. It kills germs. Germs don't survive on copper, right?
That's correct. That's why you see a lot of copper in hospital or here in Vancouver in public transportation. They're now covering all the bus and subway surfaces that lots of people touch with copper for exactly that reason.
Are they doing that now? Because everything should be covered, all bar surfaces, restaurants, tables, everything, public transportation. I haven't seen that anywhere else. I guess Vancouver's an innovative city that way.
I guess so.
and we're seeing Vancouver behind you right now.
That's correct.
So, Claudia, sorry, I'll put the copper cup down with my cranberry juice in it. Claudia, as a shareholder of Kodiak Copper now for, well, I lost my balance there, for about 2 years. I'm loving the fact that during the summer, we're seeing some very nice drill results here. Very nice drill results. Let's talk about what's happening in the MPD zone.
Yeah.
Or shall I say the MPD Copper Project?
That's what it is, Copper Gold Porphyry Project in southern British Columbia, where we have at the moment 2 drills turning at full speed and are in the midst of a large drill program of up to 25,000 meters this year. Started in April and will be drilling until late in the year.
One of the depths I read in the news release that just came out, you're drilling down about 819 meters or so. So you're really getting a good taste, a good look of the mineralization there. From what I understand, you found some brand new mineralization zones and some breccia, which is also interesting, sort of a mosaic, right?
Yep, that's correct. Well, what we set out to do was at the west zone, this new target, just like at the Gate Zone where we made our first discovery, we drilled below shallow historic drilling with the aim to find more and higher grade porphyry mineralization. So that was our thesis, that the porphyry mineralization would continue into greater depths, and that's exactly what we found. We had some nice long drill intercepts with long intercepts of copper mineralization, good grades from surface, some nice higher grade intercepts in there. So very pleased with these first results. And you mentioned the breccias. That's a very interesting development. For the first time at MPD, we drilled significant breccia mineralization with chalcopyrite mineralized class, so blobs of mineralization. And that is very interesting because that generally means that you're sitting on top of a porphyry system and that there is potential for higher grade mineralization at greater depths.
Correct me if I'm wrong, because I could be, but breccia is not typically the type of mineralization is not the type of object that strays too far from significant mineralization. It's not really an anomaly. It's like we may be onto something here, right?
It's what you typically see on top of a porphyry center. So it's high temperature, high pressure mineralization and close to the porphyry center. And so, yeah, it's really about finding the source of where these breccias come from, and typically at greater depth than is where you would be looking for higher grade mineralization.
I had a great conversation with Chris Taylor, the chairman of Kodiak Copper Corp, just a couple of weeks ago, and he's super excited about the project. I mean, the man doesn't have to work anymore. We did very well with Great Bear Resources, but he's just really excited, stoked, if you will, about continuing on for whatever it takes to get Kodiak Copper Corp developed, and in no hurry to turn this property over to a major. No hurry.
Yep. But Chris picked the project originally. He was the one who identified it, who found it, and was a champion that led to the acquisition then by Kodiak. And he's certainly very excited about it. And Chris knows BC porphyries in North America very well. He started his geologist career drilling porphyries in North America for several years. So he's really an expert in porphyries, and yeah, very excited about MPD and about our results at the West Zone as well.
What have we got in store for the rest of the summer? More drill results, more amazing drill results?
Well, this year is an exciting year because we are testing several targets on the property, as opposed to the last 2 years where we have focused primarily on the Gate Zone where we made our first discovery. So this year will be a very different year. We will be testing 4 or 5 targets. The West Zone is one of them. We have started drilling at the Man Zone, different target in the northern part of our property, and 2-3 more to come in the rest of the year. So lots of results to come. Later in the summer will probably be the next batch, and then throughout the autumn and into next year. And we're in a very good position. I feel very fortunate to be in a position where we are executing a large drill program that's fully funded. Many of our peers aren't in that position. It's a very difficult market at that time. But that's really where you want to invest, so you're ready with the good results as and when the market turns.
I have really great feelings. I'm excited about the fall. I've been talking to a few folks. Yes, the market has been awful. Not many companies have the treasury that you do. You have enough to keep going for a while. Are you getting any sense, as I am, that things may actually really turn around with regards to the market? Because I know the share price isn't, it's taken a hit like most companies have taken a hit. So you're not unique in that area, but I see it as an opportunity at a time where we could really see a rally in the market, especially with regard to copper, because actually the economy is looking up here in the U.S. And that means more production and the need and more construction, perhaps, and the need for more copper, especially in the EV market too. I've got one outside with a lot of copper in it.
Yeah, I mean, quite a lot of market commentators are optimistic for the autumn, and yeah, today's economic data from US certainly looks strong. I hope they're right, and it would be nice to see a better market. We are, as you said, in a lucky position in that we have the treasury to go through the down market and keep up our work. But yeah, I sure hope that we'll see better days in the market soon. And yeah, we have lots of results coming and the potential for one or several discoveries, and even a poor market generally rewards discoveries. So I'm confident that we'll be able to make this a good year for our shareholders.
Great company, great board, great share structure, right?
Yep, tightly held. We have 64 million shares outstanding and only a small amount of warrants.
Very, very sweet. Claudia, it's always great to catch up with you. Thank you so much for joining me on the program today. And I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Ellis.
I've been speaking with Claudia Tornquist, President and CEO of Kodiak Copper Corporation, trading as KDK on the TSX Venture Exchange, KDKCF in the US, and 5DD1 in Frankfurt. Find the complete story on the company's website, KodiakCopperCorp.com. I'm Ellis Martin.
Would you like to be one of the first to see who we are following? Subscribe to our audio newsletter. It's free. EllisMartinReport.com.